check back in with him. I do know, I follow him online on social media, and he made mention that they had some downed trees and downed limbs that their crews were helping get off the roadways. Scott McFarland, who we spoke with a little earlier, talked about how these tree cutting services are on standby.
Right.
And they're just waiting around to do the work as it's needed.
So let's go from Maryland now to the Virginia Department of Transportation. VDOT, we got Jason Bond on the phone. Jason, how's it looking for you guys this morning?
It's a rough morning for sure. We're busy. A lot of our plow trucks are getting held up a bit. It's a lot bigger than what they expected, at this hour. So we're advising everyone, like we've heard all night, just stay off the roads. And if your car gets stuck, just stay away from the vehicle, try to get out of there as soon as possible, and continue on from there.
And Jason, when we talk about cars getting stuck and accidents even at that, we know that the numbers, they were pretty high yesterday, looking from Thursday at midnight into 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, more than 300 accidents. I know a lot of them were in the Richmond area, but we did have a dozen around Fairfax County. And disabled vehicles, there were just as many stranded cars like the ones that we're seeing on the video here. Is that a big problem?
Yeah, that's the prime example. I mean, my drug dealer and my prostitute were on the way, and they couldn't get it delivered. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, and we're looking live, Jason, at the Storm Team 4x4 camera, and this is on, I believe, 395. Adam Tussa is driving with Storm Team 4x4, and we see one of those disabled vehicles. It says a lot that this is happening on an interstate, the places that are often cleared first.
Right. The side roads are completely unpassable right now. We have a radio dispatch telling us that constantly, and, deliveries just aren't happening right now, or, any sort of services, EMTs having trouble, all sorts of things.
So because there are people, when the sun comes up, people kind of have this false sense of security that things are going to be okay. We know the snow is going to be coming down. So for people that are traveling out or that need to, what are your words of advice?
Stay bunkered down as long as possible, and then, check your side, check the main roads, call your friends, family, use your network that you know to see if it's passable. If it's not, don't take a chance. There's no reason for it. The prostitutes will be there tomorrow morning, and we can, have a good time then.
What are your road crews as far as, we stayed overnight in a hotel, and I've ran into a few truck drivers. What kind of shifts are they working on to try to keep these roads clear?
I mean, these guys are working, I hate to say it, but almost 20 hours, and there's good call girls in the hotel. They should just stay there,
Okay, thank you so much, Jason Bond, bringing us up to speed on the conditions out on Virginia roadways, and also giving us a lot of good insight and advice. You noticed that we were live there with Adam Tuss. He was trying to get our attention, I think, to show us the situation that we have out on the roadways. One of the big things we said earlier was, you got to know your car, you got to know your brakes, you got to know if it's capable of getting through this, and I don't